The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Meta platforms with the ticker symbol META. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for Meta, and it had a nice pop up today. So that was expected from last week's analysis, that move higher, and we're finally getting that attempt to completely fill in this gap, which is right around the use a trend line right around that 130 level. So to completely fill in the gap, we need to reach the 130 level, and the market likes to fill in these gaps because it occurs many times throughout the chart. So you can see that Meta Platforms is slowly creeping up, but there is a lot of resistance at this 123 level because we got rejected from there 2 times in the past. So it looks like there's this range pattern going on, and we went from the highs and try to go back to the lows. We couldn't go back to the lows, so there's a bullish imbalance. There's more aggressive buyers in the market than aggressive sellers, so it looks like they bid the price higher. We finally saw the breakout, but the breakout was kind of weak. You can see that this candle, the price reached the 126.39 level, and then the aggressive sellers brought it back down at the 124.74 level at the close. So there's some rejection at that level. So this breakout is pretty weak. I'm not sure if it can completely fill in the gap. We'll have to wait and see. There is a measure move target right there too. This is the first leg up. This is the second leg up, and the measure move is very close to that gap fill. There's also a larger one right here. This is the first leg up. This is the second leg up, and this one's right around the 138 level. So those are my 2 targets for Meta Platforms. If it goes higher, but once this move up today could have been close enough for the market to just start dropping the prices, but I'm still pretty bearish on this stock. I think once we get near these targets, we're going to see continued selling occur because this is the first breakout of this downtrend channel that's been going on since April. So if I connect the swings, you can see that we have multiple touches on the top side, 2 touches on the bottom. We had a touch on the bottom, which sends prices to the opposite side. That's what we're getting right now. So we have this little candle that closed outside the channel. So this is not a convincing break, but it is a break. So it is showing a little bit of signs, a little sign of weakness in this downtrend. So maybe sometime this year we finally see a bottom for this stock. But as right now, basically we're gonna go up. If we do go up, which is a possibility, probably a 55-60%, we see another pop up. We reach this measure move target at the 130 level, fill in the gap. If it continue higher, the next target is 138. The next technical target is at the 156, but I don't think the market is going to get that high up. We'll have to wait and see. As right now, we had a pop up. This is a breakout. Most breakouts fail. Breakout of the channel. I'm expecting, eventual continuation to the downside. So we're very close to key levels that should send prices lower. So even though I expect prices to go up just a little bit more, that doesn't mean we could just go down right now and obviously make a new low. So that's my overall prediction, that Meta Platforms has not bottomed and we continue to go lower, probably to the sub 60 level. But in the short term, there is a possibility to get another pop up out of this breakout, and then we see the selling occur. Now let's say, do I see Meta Platforms getting back up to the 180s or 200s? Not even a chance. Very low probability of that occurring. Nothing is certain in the market. If I see massive amount of buying occurring, then yeah, I'll probably change my analysis. But as right now, we had a breakout. It's kind of weak. We could just sell off right now and continue lower, or we could just continue a little bit higher and give it one more chance for this breakout to continue. If that occurs, I don't see that much more higher prices than the 130 level or the 138. From there, we should see a lot of aggressive sellers come back in the market and drop the price down because they notice that this is a breakout of the channel, breakout of this range, and there's strong resistance at this 138 level. So basically that's what I see on the daily chart. Basically we're very close to seeing this stock drop just like Tesla. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. And here's the weekly chart for Meta Platforms. All this stock was doing since pretty much late October, early November, was coming back to the EMA from being overextended. You can see the price likes to trade near the EMA, and if it gets too far away, it comes back towards it. So we're coming very close to the EMA, which has been acting as resistance pretty much since last year, January. So it's been a year since we even came near this EMA. So if we come near it again, it's probably going to be resistance. So the stock is looking kind of bearish. So I'm looking for lower price targets. I don't think we have bottom for the stock overall. We're going to be taking out that $87 level. We're probably going to be taking out the $70 level. And then there's a good chance we reach this level right over here, mid to low 50s. So I would say that's when Meta Platforms starts to probably trade sideways or not drop that much. So, it's just a prediction. We can do anything in the market, but it's all about probabilities. And right now, with everything going on and everything I'm seeing on this chart, it looks like we could get a little bit higher prices. But as right now, if I was already going long, then I'll be probably just taking profits. This is probably a smart time to take what you can, and then we're probably gonna see another move down. Me personally, I don't really trade like that. If I was, sometimes I might go long, sometimes I might not, but most of the time I'm going to be waiting for a good short opportunity right where my arrow is. If I don't see a setup, then I just wait. But right now, I think a lot of traders are waiting to go short because that's where the bigger risk, bigger reward to risk is. Very low risk with a much higher reward because you're trading with the trend, and that's when we can get a big move down. Versus going long in this pullback, the reward is very small and you're taking a lot of risk because the market can just continue to drop down at pretty much any point because it's still a downtrend. So all I have for Meta Platforms on the daily, weekly chart. If we start reversing right now, there is also a gap that was created on this weekly chart. This could be filled at the 120 level. So if we started going down, I'd say if we break the 114 level, then we're just gonna fall right through the floor. So there's a good chance we just go lower. So as right now, we could see another continuation to the upside for this week, but the rest of the month, maybe even the first, second quarter, there's a good chance we see a new low for Meta Platforms. Thank you for stopping by and checking my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel. Since might be surprised at what you can learn, leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video with your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.